Hi, I'm Andrew and welcome to another composite tutorial video. Last time we spoke about how to cut out your base subject, your base photo, and that's great for the process I showed you is great for kind of that hard-edged subject, but not all subjects are hard-edged. Sometimes you need something a little bit with a bit more control over the edges that you're cutting out. Specifically, this comes into play when you're cutting out something like hair and things like that. Now here you can see my latest composite there, the Attack on Titan, and we have some hair to cut out on Effie here. So how do we do that? So we've started off with having a background layer as a nice bright colour, in this case an orange, and the way I was saying to cut out last time was to zoom in nice and tight and go around and do this all the way around your subject, which is great for these kind of hard edges here. But the moment you get to the hair here, what do you do? Because okay, you could do this, but you're going to end up with a very hard edge, and some places that works, but around here not so much. So we need a different way of doing things. So there's a few ways of doing this, and it depends on what version of Photoshop you've got. But if you do have, certainly if you've got one of the older versions of Photoshop, then you might not have the quick selection tool and all the little things that go along with that. So one way of doing this is with the color range tool here. But how do we do that? Well, like this. So you start off with a lasso tool. I use the polygonal lasso tool, and you go around the area you want to cut out. So I'm going just inside the hair all the way around. So you go just inside whatever it is you want to cut out, and then going around roughly around the edge to get all the sky that we want to get rid of. Now straight away we have the sword here, which we don't want to get rid of, and it is a very similar colour to the sky, so we need to get rid of that from the selection. So by pressing Alt you get the minus key. By pressing Alt you get a little minus come up next to your cursor there, and that means you're taking away. So hold down that, go around and select that, and it will take it away from the selection. Okay, so now we've got our selection here, and we need to select the sky. So what you would do is go select color range, which brings up this little dialog box here. Now this is the mask. You're basically creating a mask with this tool, and you need to choose the color. You're picking the color you want to select. Okay, so in this case it's the sky. Now this only really works when you have a difference between what you want to cut out and what you don't want to cut out. In this case I have nice blonde hair here, so it's a nice big difference between the blue of the sky. So if I just click on the sky there, you can see it brings in the sky is the white and the hair is the black. Now that's what you want what you want to get rid of as white. But what I recommend, rather than just clicking once, you need to hold down Shift, so you get a little plus next to your eyedropper there, and then you click and you drag probably over a couple of different places to pick up the different colours, because you see it's lighter blue here, darker blue, you know, there's different colours in this blue. So by clicking and dragging on a few different places, you make sure you get all the colour. Now you can see there's some detail showing up here, some white in this mask, and you want to get rid of that. So you scrub back using this, and you want it to go black, but only just black. Now this is why we've only just, when we did the selection, we only just went just inside the hair, because we don't want to pick up the face and the rest of the hair and the highlights in the hair. So by only going just inside the hair, you minimize that, and you want it you want a nice solid black. So something like that probably is about right. Click OK, and you'll see it adjust slightly to go around the hair, and that should do it. So all that's now left to do is hit delete and have a look at what you've done. Well, that's not bad. That's not too bad at all. We have a little bit that it's cut out here, so we could always go back. I'll probably actually subtract that area from the selection, because there's a bright kind of almost grey blue, probably it's picking it up anyway, it's close enough to grey. This highlight here in the hair is what it's picking up. So by minusing that, and then go select colour range again, hold down your shift, so click on the blue and then hold down the shift. That's an important thing. Don't hold down shift straight away when you click, because you might be picking up a different colour. So make sure you click on once on the blue that you want to get, then hold down shift, and then go around getting your different colours there. So that's not bad. Just there, I think we're about right. And then hit delete, deselect. And it's not perfect, but it's certainly good enough. And you can see that it's a nice kind of, you know, feathered edge. You know, you're getting some of the detail of the hair coming through, and you just go through. You'll notice that between, you know, another part where you've already cut out and this part, you'll get lines, and all you do is you get your eraser and you go in and you take those lines out just like that. And there's another one there, and there you go. Now there's other ways of doing this, which I'm not going to go into today, but the quick selection tool, and then the refine edge within that also do an excellent job of this, but they are only available in the later versions of Photoshop. So this is a great way of doing it, and it works just as well, and you get a nice kind of good feathered selection around the hair. So that's all for today, and next time I do a composite, I'll do another video and explain another element of what I do. But in the meantime, I hope this has been useful to you, and I will see you on the next video.